Hello, this is TheSambasti here with part 3.1 of the 4-part FireFall tutorial series for Limelight Esports. I said I would record this part showing some actual PvP gameplay along with some tips because the last map actually glitched out and didn't have enough players and then just canceled on us. So if you haven't watched part 3 yet, I do suggest watching that first. This is meant as a supplement to that. So anyway, we finally gotten into a decent match. I actually tried recording this before, but the map ended up glitching out, just like in the actual video. So we're in warm-up now, which means we're just going to warm up a little bit. I'm not going to be too worried about not dying, because, well, it doesn't count. But what we are going to do is we're going to take a look at the scoreboard and see if it's somebody we know. If there's people we know in the match, it tends to mean that those are the people we'll have to watch out for the most. So we don't know anybody in this match, but it is worth noting the compositions. The opponents have 2 recons and 2 assaults, which means we'll have to be really careful about staying in the air. So now that the matches start, the first thing we're going to do is figure out where the double damage is. Double damage is right here, which means we're probably going to take up position near that. I personally like to get the double damage because I know I can do a lot with it. I can hit the air shots you need to actually succeed with it. So I'm going to hang out here until the double damage goes up. We're going to have to be really careful here because there's 2 recons and one of them is already shooting at us. And we're currently in no position where we want to be while we're being attacked by recons. So this guy glitched out, and we're going to get the double damage. Our assaults, actually, we have 3 assaults, which is really great when we're going against recons, because those assaults just rush the recons and kill both of them, which means we could easily get the double damage without being sniped. So someone's shooting at me now. I'm going to have to evade. I am recording this at 30 FPS, so it's kind of hard for me to aim here. But we did use the double damage and we got him, so that's good. I'm going to try to get this recon as well. We did get him. So double damage is really strong when the enemy team is not focusing you, because, well, you deal twice the damage. Otherwise, you'll have to be more careful and retreat a little bit. So we're at full HP right now, so we're going to hang out here a little bit. We have to be careful because we are at the enemy spawn. But I hit that shockwave, and this guy goes down as well. So this does look like it's heavily favoring our team right now. Let's see, XP. It's heavily favoring our team right now. We're essentially spawn camping them, and it does seem that they are down a player. So in this case, we sort of have an unfair advantage, I guess. But there's nothing we can do about that except end the game. And I guess in a somewhat twisted way, put the enemy team out of its misery. Crap, 30 FPS is difficult. So we just keep moving around here and keep shooting people. Like I said, TDM isn't really that complicated. Just find the enemy players and kill them. Remember to always press F and target the players, so I can see this assault thanks to the F button. Your teammates will love you for it. Like if that assault had F sooner, I probably would have been able to aim better, see them better, and he might still be alive. So keep that in mind. Anyway, I'm a bit low now, so I'm going to go looking for a health pack. Because we're currently up 5-4, it's unlikely that I'm actually going to die. But ordinarily this would be a high-risk situation for me to go in again. Not so much now because I've already regenerated most of my HP, but earlier while I was there in the river. So I'm just going to run and get a health pack. Like I said, it wasn't really a necessity in this case, but I'm sort of just demonstrating. I do believe someone on our team is already trash-talking, which is funny. Because he's the worst person on this team. But that's your standard FireFall PvP match. Someone is shooting me now. I've gotten hit by a sniper bullet. Which means there was a scoped-in sniper standing around here somewhere. I would have set up on the roof, but the roof seems to be clear. He must have backed out. So we're going to go in circles here a little. There's the bullets. We just saw the bullets fly across the screen. And it seems like I'm somewhat lost. There we go. We did not have to do anything here. That got taken care of for us. But as an assault, really, as I said before, you want to be chasing down the snipers. You have the boosts you need to get them. There's 2 snipers, so one of them's still up, and there's that sniper that was shooting us earlier. So if we go in now, as you can see, assault, very simple. Just combo them.
Damage enhancement available.
So the double damage is up, so we're going to want to go for that as soon as possible. But we are in a fight right now. We're low, so we got healed. We're going to boost out of here if we can. There's a health pack right here, if we can make it that far. I'm juking to the right a little bit because there was a building, and I used that building to try and get between me and the assault. So I've gotten to the health pack, and the assault is down, so I'm going to do the next best thing, go for the double damage. Now when you're less than half health, you don't want to go for the double damage, because you'll take more damage as well and you'll just die very, very fast. But in this case, I am above half health. I got healed by a biotech, and I have regenerating armor, so that's going to take care of some more of that HP before I actually go in. So I can safely go in and try to do something with this double damage. Now here we have a guy who is saying straight up double damage plus shockwave. This is probably the most strongest thing in the game. They've actually nerfed shockwave now. In the past, you could have achieved like a one-shot kill on anything with 1.5 damage. That's no longer possible, but it's still pretty deadly. I'm going to jet sideways here to make sure he can't hit me, and I just hit my own player. So I am way too deep in enemy territory right now. I should be getting out of here. I'm not being too obvious about it because then they might notice I'm trying to flee, and that guy's seeing me, so time to jet. Really just have to pay attention around you. Like, see, that assault was following me. You've got to look where the bullets are flying. If you're being targeted or not being targeted, it really changes what you're going to do. So at this point, this is a fairly one-sided match. The enemy team is down to 4 players again. It looks like another player rage quit on them, so that's 2 rage quits now. Or 1 rage quit and 1 drop. Can't be sure about the first one. The second one, this one that just happened, is definitely rage quit though. So we're just going to go straight for this recon. Recons really don't have much on this. The recons got nerfed again, and their rapid fire damage got reduced. So if you are a recon and this happens to you, go straight for the shotgun. The sniper rifle is no longer good enough to carry you. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We overstayed our welcome. We got hit by air shots, and we didn't hit air shots in return. So we screwed that up a little bit, and we got killed. So now we can either hope for the revive, but since this is tier 1 PvP, it's much more likely that we're going to respawn. We are at 24 to 0-9 though, and someone is down, so this is going to be GG. And we've won our tier 1 PvP match. So I hope that was informative, I hope that was helpful. I hope that showed a little bit about how to play a match. Obviously, if this had been a closer match, and if it had been, if the enemy team had been more dangerous, this would have looked a lot different. I probably would have gone for health packs a lot more. I would have pulled back a lot more. But even so, it really shows a little bit of how to just drift around the map and how to maintain your awareness during FireFall PvP. So if you did like this, remember to like, and if you want to see the rest of our Limelight Esports videos, do check out our channel and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in part 4.